Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to look at the bottom dollar. If they bring this weapon back in Gambit, I would be in Gambit. That's how you raise those Gambit population, Bungie. You add some good weapons so people from other parts of the game want to play that. Actually it's something to chase. Us PvP players, bottom dollar was absolutely magnificent back in its time. You could get that quick draw rampage combo back when this thing first came out. So you had the 100 handling and you could 2-tap people, but now it's also one of the few 120s. I think it's the only obtainable 120 these days with slide shot. So obviously slide shot very good on 120s because we have low magazine size, so we don't really have to worry about reloading. And then either the combination of Eye of the Storm or opening shot here in this right column. I'm going to go with Eye of the Storm. We already have a good range with a 120. Even though we have 65 base range, slide shot is going to help us out with that. Within Eye of the Storm, going to make us win those duels a little bit easier. We also have steady rounds. We get a nice little chunk of stability. We do lose 5 range, but that's okay because we are on a 120 anyway. Fluted barrel for more handling and stability. So all around stat package for 120, not too bad. And then a range masterwork. So this thing, we're gonna pair with the new Dragon Shadow, give it even more stability, make this thing feel a little bit crispier. And we're gonna play Void so we can take advantage of the harmonic mods. We're gonna pair it with the Deadlock, and here is the roll. Pretty solid roll overall, but yeah, hopefully Bungie does bring this back because then you can get like a tiered version, enhanced perks, all that good stuff. So Bungie, PSA, maybe Ash and Iron, you could add a bottom dollar update Gambit. So thank you guys for watching the video, and let's get straight into gameplay. All right, so now we are on Burnout. Should be pretty good. Along with Dragon Shadow, this thing should be feeling super crispy. Also, the gun model is just so good for 120. It's nice and sleek. Most of the 120s are blocky. Kind of block a good amount of the FOV. But this one is nice and sleek. That's some good damage on them. A little brick. And so this thing is going to be really good. I just got a feeling. Yeah, off to a pretty good start there. Nice little triple. Earn ourselves a little special brick. We could challenge A with our bottom dollar here. Slid it when I was a little bit too low. But off to a good start nonetheless. Our teammate here is getting blasted by the immortal. Just blow that guy up. Is he actually? Is that guy actually alive? Must have been like some kind of like alpha loopy barricade or something. The only thing with this 120 though is it doesn't get like obviously it's way too old to be having like precision instrument or anything, but it is still cool that it gets like the slide shot Eye of the Storm combo. I think Rose really the only other hand cannon that gets slide shot Eye of the Storm? That might be it. Fact check me if I'm wrong, but I think this and Rose are the only slide shot Eye of the Storm hand cannons. And this obviously is the only one that's on a 120, so. Nice. That 2-head 1 body from 120s is so good. So, tap there. Since we're on Void, it also does spawn Void breaches, which is kind of cool too. A little bit of extra synergy there. Is that a winter bite? Is that what that was? We're actually rolling a little too hard. I might have to record another match after this, actually. The bottom dollar is just too crispy for these guys to handle. Obviously paired with the probably my favorite exotic of the expansion, Dragon Shadow. That Dragon Shadow buff is just chef's kiss. Yeah, I think with it's probably gonna be a Mercy. Wait, my shotgun not... So did my shotgun just not kill that guy? That was so weird. Our teammate is shooting bodies. So we get the Mercy right there. And obviously a great start for the bottom dollar. But yeah, let's get into another match here. Let's just see how we did first. 25 kills already. Damn, 25 KD. We'll definitely take that. So now, Vostok. It's a pretty big map, so we can probably take advantage of the bottom dollar's range. Not like it has the craziest range, but with slide shot, actually its range is pretty good. I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive with it too, because it does have a good bit of extra handling from not only Dragon Shadow, excuse me, but also Eye of the Storm. So whenever you get shot and take damage, you will get extra handling. I got them all one, or at least two of them won. Could not pick up a final hit there. It's right below us here. A little bit of a choke there. Oh, 3 tap there. Slide shot again, just such an elite perk on 120s. Nice. Let's pick up the special here, so we can defend ourselves. Chop around. At least it's looking a little bit closer than the last game, so we might actually be able to get a full match out of this. Nice. Swap speed looking good. Nice. We actually could challenge out. We do have a 120. Oh, maybe I lied since they were team shotting. So it's fun to be aggressive. The gun wall on this thing again, like, it's just so sleek. You can actually see everything. So 3's out there. Up around here. It's gonna be hard, tough to challenge a guy in the head glitch, but we're gonna do it. Oh, almost 3-tapped him. Nice little finish there. Kinda cool that this thing also spawns void breaches, since it is a void weapon. Nice. Double. Has 1 HP. Nice. Hit the special. We are 1 HP. Ah, we shouldn't have re-peeked. Still looking good though. Let's keep getting the special. Actually have tons to work with here. 4 shotgun bullets is actually huge. Oh, get us out. One thing this thing again doesn't really have is precision instrument. So you can kind of get a little bit extra damage, but honestly it still feels totally fine without. Oh, good sidearm shots without PI. I mean, this is what, like, this came out 2021? This weapon's, like, over, like, 4 years old, so... The fact that it's still, like, doing this well is nice. Our teammate is just blocking every single primary shot they're trying to shoot those guys. shotgun that guy. Ooh, we got finished. But yeah, people weren't really picking up on slide shot back in those days. Everybody wanted a quick draw, of course, because it passively gave 100 handling, and they wanted a rampage so it could 2-tap. But this consistency roll was definitely slept on. People weren't all really big on Eye of the Storm either when this thing first came out as well. So 2 out of 1 body there. Gotta botch that grenade. Got out. Go with him with the shotgun. Let's fly in for a spectral. We didn't kill that guy. Nice little. Is that quad spectral? We'll definitely take that. We can wrap around, help our teammate over here. Get a little OP spot. That's some really good damage on them. Let's back up. Oh, we couldn't quite get out after that shotgun kill. So maybe see if we can look into B here. Nice. Good shots there. Good challenge B. A little 2-tap. Eye of the Storm is just such a good perk as well. 120s. It felt super crispy on Igneous too. It just does so much work. Deal with that trip time. Definitely don't want to fight the guy, the Goldie. Nice little shotgun melee gets us out of there. Oh no, he had one last shot for us. Oh no, we missed the last head. He was a little bit too far away to get the 2 head 1 body. That's where the lower range on this roll definitely hurts. Although, as you guys have seen, most of the time it's not really been a factor. The fact that this thing only has 65-ish range. Let's barrel stuff him with a shotgun. We can nade that when he slides. Good damage. Back up. Mission with a shotgun. Taps right there. Perfect. This thing is so crispy. With like enhanced perks, tier 5, this thing could be greatness. 666 after that game is kind of crazy as well. Nice. Take the 32, not bad. Alright guys, so definitely still a fun weapon. If you want this roll, you can actually just spend shards and glimmer just to randomly roll stuff at the drifter to get this roll. Probably not the greatest 120 to be using right now because it doesn't have like precision instrument, but still feels amazingly crispy along with the, you know, the slide shot Eye of the Storm combination. So you can definitely try your luck at the drifter. It won't have multiple perks because you can't like reset the vendor ranks anymore, but you still can get this roll. Like, it is obtainable. So thank you guys for watching the video. I'll catch you guys next time.